Hi and welcome to the Outpost RV. My name is Phelan, our cameraman here is Henry, and today we're going to show you the Palomino 8801. We stocked these. A couple things before we get started. I want to go over a few things, but we stocked this model two different ways, and that is with both the rear and the side awning and without. So otherwise they'll be identical. Few more things. We do order these all in the cool gray, and the reason for that is there also is an option for white. There's white and cool gray, but we can order in white if you'd like, but the reason we order in the cool gray color is because the difference in the fiberglass. The cool gray is a thicker, better fiberglass. There's an upcharge for that over the white. The white is more like a Phylon. You can actually see the fibers in the fiberglass, much thinner. This here is also easier to repair if it gets damaged, and it doesn't show the white streaks as quickly as, or the black streaks as quickly as the white. We'll start here in the back. It does have what they call a friction hinge door, so we don't have a latch down here like we had in the past. This is to withstand 20-mile-an-hour winds. We do have the screen door on the inside as well as the integrated blind in the door now as well. We do have a full assist grab handle at your entry door. We have a extra bracket right here. That is for a backup camera, so it is prepped and ready for a backup camera if you would like to add that. And then also you see you have your rear awning, basically a canopy over your entrance door here in the back, and we'll get to the side awning here in a bit. Does have your ladder, roof ladder. This is a walkable roof, so if you do want to walk on the roof, that is a walkable roof. Power jacks. This does come with your power jacks. We'll get to the remote a little bit later. This can be operated, each individual jack, with the remote, or you can operate all four together, or if you'd like to do the side two or the back two, so you can do it however you'd like. They do have new water heaters now. These are tankless water heaters. These are 60% more efficient than the water heaters they had in the past, and you have almost instantaneously hot water and no end. I mean, it'll keep the water hot as long as you want hot water. Right here is your dump station. This here is where you'd have your black tank and your gray tank valves to dump your tanks, and then you'd have your connection down underneath, down below. Here's your outside shower. It does come with your hot and cold on your outside shower. You got your furnace vent. There's a 20,000 BTU furnace that comes with this. Solar panel. If you do dry camping, there is a portable solar panel port right here that you can purchase a portable solar panel, plug it into here, maintains your batteries on the inside, so you don't have to dig into your batteries. Cable, satellite hookups right here, 30 amp connection. It does come with your 30 amp detachable cord, so it's a separate cord. It's not one you're pulling out and pushing back in, taken away from storage on the inside. So it does come with your detachable cord. And whenever you're plugged into 110 here, it also charges your onboard batteries. Got your city water connection and fresh water. City water is where you'd connect your water hose at a campsite. Fresh water is where you would fill, if you're dry camp, you fill your freshwater tank through this port, turn on your water pump switch on the inside, and you're ready to go. Alright, we're moving on around the front right here. We have a 7-way plug that is identical to the one on the back of your truck. It also comes with this cord, which is a double 7-way male cord that plugs into here, goes back and plugs into your 7-way on the truck. That is to run your brake lights, clearance lights, turning signals, and also charges your onboard batteries as well. So whenever you're plugged into your truck or 110, it will charge your onboard batteries. Right beside that is also another solar panel port, so if you have your own solar panel or whatever, you can alligator clip to here and will also charge your batteries through that port. Right here in the front, you'll also, I want to point out, it does have 4-inch bumpers on the front. This is just so the front of the camper doesn't rub against your truck. So there is a 4-inch spacer there on the front. We'll do a short walk around the front. Have your clearance lights here on the front cap, and move around to the passenger side. On the passenger side is where your side awning would be. I can't run this all the way out because we're limited in space here, but this does have your LED light out here on the end of your awning, and it does go out approximately 8 feet, and this does have a wind sensor. Whenever it gets windy enough, if I could get it, it'll retract by itself. Now the side awning is the only one that has a wind sensor on it. The rear awning you have to manually put in by yourself. That does not have a wind sensor. And you're ready to go. Right below the awning, you'll also see you have outside speakers. So you have on your stereo on the inside A and B zones. So you have your interior and exterior speakers. And these are the windows that they put on. These are what they call the frameless windows. So they look very sharp. They're flush mounted windows, and you can see you can open it. I do have one open so you can see that you do have cross ventilation if you need it. We got a reefer vent here, one on the roof, just air circulation behind the refrigerator. LP, we have two 20-pound horizontal tanks, and they do have the gauges already on them. So you do have two 20-pounders there. And then the wing down below, I want to talk a little bit about this. This unit, this model can be put on a 3/4 ton or 1 ton truck with the 6.5 foot bed or 8 foot bed. Now the difference there is on a 6.5 foot bed, your bed rail will stop right in front of this wing. So we can put a liner in here and close this off into a compartment so you have storage in this area. Now if you have an 8 foot bed, your bed rail will come back into here, and therefore we cannot turn this into storage. That is the purpose of this compartment door in the wing. And then you also have your turnbuckle anchors, brackets right here, so your tie downs on the camper. And I believe that concludes the outside of the 8801, and now we'll move to the inside. Moving on to the inside, you can see you do have a step right at the bathroom. This does have a blue LED night light, whatever you want to call it. It does have a switch up here for that. And then also, like I mentioned earlier, we do have your remote where you can run each jack up and down here, and then your yellow ones would be all for lift or lower. The cable that you see hooked into it going back is only a charge cord, so if you want to use the remote you can unplug it and take it out. That is only to recharge the batteries in the remote. Right here is your control panel, so you have your on and off right here. This does need to be turned on for your remote jacks to work. And below that is your battery disconnect, so if you do put the camper in storage, you want to disconnect the batteries, you can do that through that switch right there. Have a little bit of storage underneath the dinette seat right here. We have your dinette. If you look at the pictures on our website, you can remove the table by a pedestal that it sits on. And there is black brackets. I don't know if you can see, it's a little bit dark under here, right there, that the table sits on. And then you have a cushion that you'll notice that comes along with it at the head of the bed that fits into this cavity, so you can turn this into a sleeping area if you'd like. You do have above the dinette an overhead cabinet. So you got a lot of nice storage there. There's your monitor panel. Right here is where you check your levels of your tanks. Your water pump switch would be right here. And you got your awning switches, interior, exterior lights, and that sort. You also have speakers underneath there, as well as up in the bed area on each side of the headboard. So it does have good sound in here. And I think we're gonna, yeah, let's move on up into the bed area. We'll cover that and then we'll come back. So moving up into the bed area, you do have a step right here. This step, that carpet piece that you see there, is removable. That is where your batteries would be installed. That's where your freshwater tank is, and your water pump, and so forth. So stepping up into the bed area, you do have your privacy curtain, Create a Breeze fan above the bed, and you do have foot lockers on each side. You have a drawer here, a cabinet. This is kind of a short cabinet, but it does have a closet rod, so if you do want to hang some shirts in there, you can. And then you have storage in the foot lockers, little nightstand there on each corner of the bed. And then foot lockers again on this side. And then you have your entertainment center. We do not order these with the TVs. The only TV that we can order with this is a 12-volt TV, so they are fairly expensive. You have your connections on the inside there, as you can see, but most people just put in their own TV that they have at home, a spare TV, or get their own at a big box store that's not 12-volt, which is much cheaper. But if you would like the 12-volt TV, just mention something to the salesman that you're working with. We can option that in. We keep them in stock here. You got your stereo down below. You do have your, like I mentioned, your zones, exterior, interior speakers. This is DVD, CD, and Bluetooth compatible. Have a charging center right there beside that with USB ports and a 12-volt outlet. And I'm going to back up just a little bit so we can get a visual of the kitchen area. So you got your overhead cabinets above the kitchen. We have a pantry on this side. Then your bathroom obviously is all the way here in the back. And then we have your base cabinets. You have a drawer and a cabinet door there. We have your oven, your furnace, storage at the bottom. In the pantry, you do have adjustable shelving. It does come along with 2 shelves. Has a closet rod at the top if you'd like to utilize that for clothes. And there you can see it has the adjustable shelving. Microwave in your overhead cabinets. Moving down to the stove. This does have a bifold cover on top that folds back, serves as a splash guard, but this is a 3-burner stovetop. You have a sink cover giving you more countertop space if you're not using your sink. This is a double sink along with a high-rise kitchen faucet. Moving back to the bathroom area, is towards the back, opposing the refrigerator. This is what they call a wet bath, so you would have your toilet and your shower combo. Nice large countertop along with a sink, medicine cabinet, have a skylight at the top. And then you have your refrigerator on the opposing side. This does have your freezer compartment at the top. And I believe that concludes the inside of the 8801 by Palomino. One brief walkthrough here for you. And we are the Outpost RV. You can contact myself or Henry at 866-338-9845. Again, my name is Phelan, and thank you for watching.